Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So, today I'm going to give you 5 quick tips on how to improve your English. Okay? So, let's get it popping. So, tip number 1 is speak every day. Practice English every day, even if it's only for a few minutes. Okay? The more you speak, the more confident you're going to become, the easier it's going to be for you to reproduce the sounds in English. Okay? Talk to yourself in English when you're alone. You know what I mean? If you have a text in English, read that text out loud. Every time you have a text, instead of reading it to yourself silently, always read it out loud because the idea is practice your speaking. And you're only going to get better speaking by practicing your speaking. Okay? Another thing, listen and repeat. You guys can get videos. Today it's real easy to get videos of native speakers. Okay? Doing interviews, podcasts, YouTube videos, stuff like that, whatever. But choose a small clip of that video. You know what I mean? Like maybe 30 seconds, maximum 1 minute. And what you should do is what some people call shadowing. I want you to repeat what the person is saying on the video, okay? And you're going to repeat it several times. So try and copy the person's speed, their intonation. Okay, that's very important. The idea of this is not only just to keep repeating what the person is saying, but actually pay attention to the rhythm, the flow of how they talk, what what words are stressed, what parts of the sentence are louder than the other parts of the sentence. You know what I mean? So that's another one. So here we go. Tip number 3. All right. Practice with a friend or a language partner. Today, it's super easy to find someone to practice English with you with. Practice English with you. Okay? Um, all you need is a cell phone and a WhatsApp or a Facebook or an Instagram or any social media, and I guarantee you will probably be able to find someone that wants to practice English with you for free. All right? There are millions and millions and millions of people trying to learn English. Okay? So you'll definitely find someone that wants to help you out. So here's tip number 4. Okay? Use uh, important and useful vocabulary. Use vocabulary that is actually in use today. Okay? Um, don't use vocabulary. Don't spend your time learning things that you're not going to use. All right? You can leave that for later. So what you need to do, and I recommend this to all my students, stop learning only words. Don't memorize words. Memorize the entire sentence. You know what I mean? Because if you got that entire sentence memorized in your head and the person says something to you, you don't need to take the time to build the sentence first and then respond to the person, right? I'm going to give you an easy one. Everyone knows this. Someone says to you, "What's your name?" Your immediate reaction is going to be, "My name is Bruno." I didn't think about that. It was a reaction. Why? Because I've heard "What's your name?" millions of times, and I've heard "My name is Bruno, Jessica, John, Hugo, whatever." You know what I mean? Millions of times. So most people know "What's your name?" "My name is." All right? And that is because of repetition. It's something that you're gonna use every time you meet a new person. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something that's gonna be in conversations. So practice that. All right. And now today's last tip of the day. Okay. So I know this is going to be difficult for some people, and people say, "Oh, it's easy for you to say. You're a native speaker." but try and think in English, okay? Uh, Not in your native language. All right? The more you do that, the faster and the more natural your English is going to become. All right? So, I'll give you a very simple example. I'm walking into the supermarket. So, my whole process at the supermarket is going to be I'm going to walk to the supermarket. While I walk into the supermarket, I'm thinking I am in the supermarket. Then I have a list of stuff that I'm going to buy. That list of things that I'm going to buy should already be in English. So you go, um, okay, so first I have to buy vegetables. So you go to the produce section, you go to the vegetable section of the supermarket. And while you're grabbing the fruits, you're going to say, I'm buying an orange. I'm buying an apple. I'm buying some bananas. Okay? Like, I know it's going to be kind of strange for you to say this out loud, but think it. And if you're alone in the supermarket, say it out loud. You know, don't scream it, just say it out loud so you can hear yourself. Okay? But if there are too many people, all you got to do is think about it. All right? And everything you do, try and make a phrase. Not only taking the ingredients and putting it in your cart, but also the process of buying it, you know, like when you go to the cashier and the cashier is checking your items and she's going to say the total is this, you know, you're going to answer her in your language, but then think about that whole interaction and reproduce it in English in your head. Okay? That's another great tip that's definitely going to help you guys out. So, if you like this video and you want to receive more tips, you want to get videos from an American teacher that's been doing it for 28 years. I've been teaching for 28 years. All right. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with people, drop a comment. It will really, really help me out. Okay. And I'm going to try to produce videos, at least 3 or 4 videos a week. If possible, I'm going to do one a day. I think the one a day is going to be a little difficult because I have 3 companies that I have to run. But I'm going to try because that's what you guys have been requesting from me. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright? I hope you guys like the video. If you do, you know what I'm going to ask for. Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, drop a comment, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next vid. Alright? Peace.